It is currently 2:43 on Tuesday, the 9th of December 2025. This is day 196 of Project X. Let's get into it. Yesterday, I was drunk when filming this, which was interesting. To anyone that watches that, that'll probably be a funny watch. I don't know, I haven't watched it back, to be honest, but I feel like it'll probably be a funny watch. And I was very angry. Actually, it might not be a funny watch yet, because I was just shouting at myself. And I think I've realised I was angry, not necessarily because of the choice that I made to go to the fine art or whatever, because there's nothing wrong with that. Like, those nice events where I've, worked hard enough at other points where I can choose to take some time and enjoy myself, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think it was the not saying to myself, you know what, you earn it, just enjoy yourself. I had already told myself that I was going to take it really easy, and then I didn't do that, and so I further encapsulated the mistrust that I'd already found. There's a big thing about trusting myself, to be honest, and the more disciplined I am, the more I feel as though I can trust myself, and I feel as though I just lost a bit of that by being stupid. But that's also not a bad thing. Spontaneous things happen. But all in all, it was a good night. It was a very, very good night, actually. But that was yesterday, and today is today. Although technically that was 2 days ago, because it's day of... Anyway, I'm always doing these in the early morning because my sleep schedule's still bad, but maybe that'll change. Tell you what, first time I do one for the right day of the day, it's going to be weird. But anyway, I think today was pretty bloody good, which is really weird because I was obviously hungover, although I think I might have still been drunk when I woke up. But I kept waking up in the night, I think, because I didn't want to miss my dentist appointment. Woke up at 10:40. I was supposed to get up earlier, but I did kind of keep giving myself as much sleep as I could, but to be honest, I needed it. I got back in so late, and I was hammered, and I needed sleep, so that's whatever. I still need to work on my sleep schedule, as I said. I'm just going to keep whining about it. But tomorrow I'm going to kill it with that, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But 10:40 at the dentist, so got up at 10:40 at the dentist, got my dental work done. That was great. Came back, sorted out a bunch of stuff at home, did a bunch of washing, tidied a bunch of stuff around the house, did a bunch of pot washing, got some work done. I got an alright amount of work done. Then went to the gym, got back from the gym, made some food, really quick turnaround, had a shower. I don't know why I'm saying all of these minor details, had a shower and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, and then went to Jake's and did some more work. So I feel like I've been fairly productive today. I've been organising a lot of stuff for my group projects and things, as well as doing the work. So it's a bit of both. I talked to my dad and all this kind of stuff. So it feels although it may not have been a massive slog of work, it was an enjoyable day where I got work done. I went to the gym, and if that's just a moot day, that's just a normal, not great amount of work day, then I'm going to be killing it, because I still did 3 hours of work today. And then on a day where I'm locking in and doing tons of work, that's a 6-hour work day, 7-hour work day. You know what I mean? It feels... This is what I was talking about before, where it changes the way it feels. Now that I'm doing, before, just to sit down and do work felt like the world was about to end, and now it's I'm no, I can't do that. I'm putting other things off. I'm just proud of myself because today, 12 pubs at Christmas. All my mates were going out getting absolutely hammered. A bunch of my mates were doing drugs or whatever, smoking weed, whatever. I'm not judging. I'm good for them. I'm sure they had a great time, and I'm glad for them. But I'm proud of myself for being no, I'm gonna work on myself, go to the gym, do some work. I'm sure I would have enjoyed it, and I probably would have, but I'm happy with the choice that I made to go to the gym, and I enjoyed that. I had my headphones on, in my own little zone, and then got some good amount of work done, which I need to because I've got the CDR, and I don't want to just let it all go. You know, when the pressure comes off, when the CDR's handed in and I've done my final lab and I'm out of uni, when I'm back home, I still want to keep the pressure up with the work, which is going to be a big thing I'm going to need to focus on, because I have a tendency to, when the external pressure is lifted off, not keep the pressure on myself and just like let it go. But I've been pretty consistent with this and reading and doing work and gym, so you know, things are going well. I feel like I am getting a bit of momentum, which is good. And I know there's going to be setbacks. You know, maybe there'll be a day where I don't do this Project X, and I just need to not let, you know, my head go crazy and tell myself that I've ruined it all and there's no point doing anymore. I need to not all or nothing mentality like that, because if I do miss one, okay, great, we'll catch up, we'll do another one. You know, same. But it's really easy to think like, oh, I missed that one, so there's no fucking point, I might as well not do today's, and then it propagates, and then you end up in a downward spiral again, which I have done a couple of times. You know, I've been up and managed to downward spiral myself a few times before, and it's never good, but it's preventable, and I want to prevent it. And it happening a bit is not a problem when you catch it. Like, it's not like I'm never gonna hit a downward spiral, like, but I just want it to be 3 days, 2 days, a day, like that kind of thing, rather than like when I, you know, get it and then it's like 3 months, a month, like 2 weeks, you know what I mean? So it's like different leagues, or even like half a day of a downward spiral, or like none. Catch it and just be like, I'm gonna sort that out right away, you know. It's building up to that, so that's really good. Or well, hopefully, if that's yet to be tested. And it's interesting because I don't know how I would know when that's happening. I guess facing like a serious setback and not letting that happen. But it's going to be something I'm going to need to be really conscious of, to know when I've done a good job with that. It's a lot easier to know when I've not done a good job with that 2 weeks later, when I'm at the end of the downward spiral, and then go, oh, that was bad. But it's harder to get it, not go there, and also realise that you didn't go there. But yeah, anyway, tomorrow I need to get up early, so it's like 3 o'clock now. I'm probably going to read till like 4. What is it with me? I swear I'm always going to sleep at like 4 a.m. Even though I woke up so, I woke up, well, not that early, I woke up at 10 a.m. today. I haven't slept. I feel like I'm fitting a lot into my day. Like, that's a lot of time to be awake and doing stuff, and I swear I'm literally like doing stuff the whole time. I feel efficient. Even if it is like life admin stuff, like sorting whatever out, it's still important. That stuff still needs doing. And it piles up if it doesn't get done. But yes, sometimes there's times to ignore that and just do work and whatever. But yeah, tomorrow I've got to get up early, so I need to be up at like 8:30. So that's going to be a nice test. And there is a bit of external pressure of I am going to a meeting, so I do need to be up. So hopefully that external pressure helps with it. But then there's also it is still on me to get myself out of bed, get up, maybe get a coffee down me, depends how much time I have. I'd really like to get myself up with enough time to, you know, like have some breakfast, get a coffee down me, like sort myself out before I go, which would be cool. And then go there, kill it, come back, kill it, like, you know, start the day off good and then continue it good, hopefully. And that's the plan at the moment, obviously. Have a great day, that's the plan. Great plan. But yeah, but no, I think that it's gonna be good, because I know I'm gonna get up early, and I know that I'm gonna go and kill some of this work, and then the work's gonna be sorted out. I'm hopefully gonna get it all handed in by the end of the day, which will be like a big weight off shoulders and stuff like that for the whole group as well as myself. And then it's really just locking in with all of the other work for exams after Christmas, and some other bits that, you know, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it, hey, and stuff, as well as the lab on Friday. So yeah, feeling pretty good. I've been, to be honest, I've been quite happy as well. Like, you know, it's not like I'm permanently like, oh my god, I'm so happy, but like, I feel in a better mood. I'm more myself. I'm chattier. I don't know. I just feel better, which is really nice, to be honest. So I'm glad that I managed to haul my ass through that change, which I kind of didn't want to make and do, and you know, it kind of sucked a little, and it's still going to suck. I know that none of the suck is over, but I feel as though I know why I'm doing it, and I'm doing it with a purpose. I'm not just aimlessly, you know, throwing myself at a horrible task. It feels purposeful, and sometimes I feel like I want to do it. Like, as much as, you know, I might not enjoy the work sometimes I do enjoy the work, absolutely. Like, and a lot of the time I enjoy the content of the work and things like that, but work is still work, and that's completely fine. And sometimes it's interesting because, like, I know that I need to do it, and I'll like put other things like away, like going to the pub or whatever. Like, no, I can't do that because I need to do this, and I'm kind of excited to when I can get down to go do it. And it's like, yeah, this needs doing now. Like, it's like, and it's like, now I've actually got to do it. Like, yeah, it's kind of rough, but I'm still doing it, and that's good. And I always feel so much better afterwards. That's one of the big things. It's like, I feel like I can sleep better after knowing that I put a shift in. I feel as though I can enjoy other things more, like, say I like reading my book, or, you know, say I sit down for a minute when one of my flatmates has like an episode on or something. I can watch 10 minutes of that like guilt-free and enjoy it. Or, you know, the weekend where I do end up deciding that, oh, I'm going to have a drink, I want to go out with my friends and stuff like that. I feel happier, and like I can enjoy those events properly, without this looming shadow over me, or just day to day, like in myself. I've got less of a shadow following me around, so that's really good. Yeah, but I'm not filming this one drunk, so come on. Tired though. I was like falling asleep whilst I was doing my work at Jake's. I think I've got a bit of a second wind now, where my like circadian rhythm's been like, yeah, we don't go to sleep until 4, so, and then my body's like, okay, fair enough. But yeah, I think I'm just slightly deliriously tired, because I've been out for yonks. So I'm probably going to sleep like a baby, hopefully. Tired, but not dead yet.